Okay, we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if you're here or if you're not here, but we are back up and running. Welcome to the weekly beer and video review show with me, your host, Danny Salay. I hope that you guys are having fun. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know what happened on that last one, but we're here now. We're psyched. We're ready to go. Is anybody in the room yet? No, there's nobody in the room yet. But hey, I hope that you guys can soon join me. Let me see if there's another way that I can get you to hop over. Yeah, Tenacious Freak is in the house. We got you. Sorry about that, guys. Once again, we have Junatic. Yes, give people a chance. I'm so sorry, guys. I had no idea what was going on. Aquanuts is in the house. I had no idea what happened. I had it all set up, and when I turned it on, it came on for a second. It went off. But I'm glad you guys are here. Sorry about the time change. Here in the United States, we had a time change. So it is the fall back. We gained an hour. Borrow, yes. We have the regulars are in the house. Guys, I'm not sure if we can do this. Dad, are you here? Can we go ahead and repeat another sensational week of a lot of people inside the chat, inside the stream here. But hey, if you're new to the channel and you're just coming on here for the first time, let me introduce you and tell you what we do here on the weekly beer video review show with me, Danny Salay. Jens, yes, what's up, dude? All right, so what we do here is we go ahead and review two beers. I talk about, and we have Sophia, yes, happy Halloween from Mexico City, good to see you. I go ahead, I review two beers, I talk about them, I review them in a very easy kind of, hey, Bubba's here, a very, well, common, I don't want to say blue collar way. In between that, we talk about the videos that came out last week on my show and the videos that are coming out this upcoming week. All sandwiched in between and all kind of just on the show. I go ahead, I'll respond to you when I can, but we have shows, we have segments on the show like What Would You Rather, This Day in History. We have What Are You Reading, What Are You Watching, and a last bit of a quote of the week. It's going to be a sensational show. I'm all psyched up, I'm all revved up, ready to go. We have 7 people in the room already. Thank you so much, guys. And well, I might as well let you guys know already. Hey, the Buffalo Bills won today. We beat the New England Patriots. I can't believe it. We beat them. Dad, did you watch the game? Uncle John, are you here? Guys, we beat the Patriots. We haven't beaten them in a very, very long time. We haven't beaten them at home since 2011. Please tell Dan I miss eating with us. I want to eat with you, Sophia. I would love to, and I miss eating with you guys too. But so, let's go ahead and start it off like we do. Guys, what do we do when the Bills win? We go ahead and we slam a victory beer. So, we're going to go ahead and start right off. I'm doing it. We are now 6-2, so this will be the 6th beer that I've gone ahead and started the show in honor of the Buffalo Bills. I am pumped up and ready to go. Yes, they did. Junatic, they won. And see, the thing is, the Bills have had a long history against their rival New England Patriots in their division. And they put a stat up there. Check out this stat. And you don't have to know American football just to know this is just a beatdown. But over the last 40 games, the New England Patriots, basically the Boston Patriots, have beat the Buffalo Bills 35 out of 40 times. I mean, are you kidding me? That is insane. Great game. Little too close, yes. Bubba is a Bills fan, but really excited. We're on our way. We've got a really good team this year. Not really dominant in one area. The first 4 games, we thought we were going to be so dominant in the passing attack. It's kind of veered off the last 4 games, but hey, a win is a win is a win. Aquanuts, the other stream is on your. The other stream is still on your. Oh, yeah, I think that's where my father is. Let me call him up. Let me call him. I don't know why that stream wasn't working, and I don't know how to take it down. It's still not even going. I'm not sure what happened. It's really wacky right now. Everything is kind of out of whack this afternoon. Let me go ahead and call Pops. And first of all, let's take this Bills victory beer to the dome. I can't. Yes. All right, it's so good. All right, I'm gonna call my dad right now. Yeah, and get him over there. I don't know how to take that other stream down, so if people pop up in there, I'm really sorry. I'm still working out all these weird little glitches and the technicalities, and you'd think I'd have it down, and most of the time I do, but every once in a while I'm throwing a kink. So let me call. Hello? Hey, Dad. Get off of that stream and hop onto it. Just close it out. I'm on another one. It's on right now. It's on. It's just. It should be right there. I don't know what happened with it. Yeah, we got everybody here. Even Aquanuts is asking for you. Drunatic's there. We got Tenacious Freak, Jens, Bubba, Barrow. Everybody's here. Come on over. Bring. Oh. Can you tell everybody else too? Just say, hey, there's a problem with the stream. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure. We miss your dad. They want you. They're calling for you, Dad. Yeah, just say get off of this stream and just go back on the other stream. The other stream is live. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, we got Duffy in the house. All right, Dad. All right, bye. Duff, what's up? Go Bills! Yes! And I am so pumped up. I'm telling you guys right now, I busted out my old high school football jersey. So this is my actual jersey that I wore back in the 90s. So really pumped up, excited. We're ready to get the show started. We got some people in the room. We got some people in another stream. I'm not sure what the hell is going on. Yeah, this is a real stinker. And I got this... well, I can show you. I'm going to be upgrading. I got this piece right here. This is a very important piece, this Canon piece, because this is what you call a coupler battery, and I'm going to be able to import directly into the computer soon, and we're going to be shooting it right from the computer. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, so hang with me, guys. I know you guys are the OG 25, the original 25 people, and I really appreciate the support. We are continuing to grow. Hopefully we'll come at least half of what we did last week, because well, I'm really excited. And anyway, so we do beers here. We're ready to go. Today's beer, I'm not, well, I don't know how to say this. I wasn't, I'm always trying to go back and retry it, give it another chance, if you will. And I've tried something similar, not this particular brand, but I've tried this style of beer, and I'm sure it was a draft beer at a bar. I wasn't thrilled about it. I've had other beers similar to it. I don't know how I feel about them. They're usually made for really hot days or beach days or picnics or time, well, you're outside here in California. But nevertheless, Tenacious Freak, here we go. So this is what I'm going to be drinking, guys. We've done this brand before, and I'm going to introduce you guys to the MODELO Chelada Limon y Sal. And basically, MODELO, we did the MODELO Especial. It is a chelada, which is, well, it's a little bit, it's got some spices in there because it comes from Mexico, I believe. And it's got some lemon and salt. I have no idea what this is going to taste like. I'm really, well, I'm hesitant to try it. Like I said, it comes from a can, so it's a little bit different when you order at a bar, but let's go ahead. It's a big can. It's almost as big as my head, dude. So I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Duffy's ready to go. Oh man. Okay, so right away, I'm hit with a citric lime blast. I mean, this sucker really smells like a lime tree, and it's got some powerful aroma coming out of it. Let's go ahead and pour it in there. It is looking pretty light right away. Okay, MODELO was a good beer before when we reviewed it here on the show. I'm not too sure about the chelada. It is a Spanish word, and I'm not really 100% sure what chelada means, but I believe that they go ahead and they put a little bit of spices in it, like chili and stuff. So right away, super smelly. Tastes like a real citric lime flavor, almost like a bowl of tricks. It's got not an unbelievable light color. Okay, it's got definitely some lightness and a bit of a cloudiness to it. And well, the best thing about beer is drinking it. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna take a swig. If you're just hopping on, we're drinking MODELO Chilada Limon y Sal. Yeah, okay. All right, cheers, Aquanuts. All right. Actually, I don't know how to first explain it. Well, the first sip was not bad. Hey, Greg Z! Sorry about that other stream, man. I don't know what happened there. We're here now. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging with me. We're drinking the MODELO Chilada Limon y Sal. Sophia, are you still there from Mexico City? Right away, the first sip, kind of a weird taste, almost like dish soap. Obi likes it. What's up, Obi? And well, it's not the beer of my choice, not the beer that I would really pick, but like I said, on a hot day, really nice to drink. It's got a really strong, hey, Dad's here, yes. Not a really strong flavor of beer, like that lager taste. It's got more of a, like I said, like a dish soap, kind of citric, but with a little zip to it, a little bit of flavor, a little bit of spiciness to it. Mexican people like that hot chili, and well, you can taste a little bit in the beer. So, well, hey, Uncle John is here. Go Buffalo. Okay, so guys, let me talk to you guys right away about what we're talking about the last couple months, and that is COVID. I hope that you guys are okay. I hope that it hasn't affected you. I hope that you're surviving out there. By now, well, it pretty much sucks. We're gonna, Nick, first time on the beer streams, but I found you through, yes, Nick B, yes, from Lithuania. Dude, everyone, that is what I love to hear, Nick. Thank you so much. First time on the beer streams, but he found my Lithuanian videos and he decided to join. Everyone, welcome Nick, welcome Obi, welcome Dad, welcome Uncle John. Thank you so much for joining us, Nick. We're drinking this one. I'm not sure if you have this one in Lithuania. Guys, Lithuania is one of the coolest friggin' countries I've ever traveled to. Just the really, really nice people. It's got some really interesting culture to it. The food is delicious. And like I said, the people are wonderful, and it's one of the more, it's one of the cheaper, but just as beautiful countries in Europe. Sometimes you go to these, yeah, Albania is probably really cheap, right? Hey, yes, Aquanuts. But I'm not sure how unique and interesting it is. I can't wait to try it. But Lithuania, Vilnius, I absolutely love it. Welcome, Nick. All right, guys, back to the COVID. I hear cases are rising here in the U.S., definitely with flu season. Wherever you are, please stay safe. I hope that you and your family are healthy, that you are, staying optimistic, staying positive. If you do test positive, that you go ahead and, you quarantine yourself and you take care of yourself. I mean, I don't know the whole situation with masks, don't wear a mask, but if they're telling you it helps bring the spread of it down, please just wear a mask. Hopefully that's not a big problem. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We're not going to go on to that too much. Let's go on to the next thing, and that is, well, yesterday was Halloween. Yesterday was not the biggest Halloween that we've had here in Los Angeles. Definitely in Hollywood, we have some of the craziest friggin' Halloween parties I've ever seen in my life. For many years, I was in the nightclub business. I ran the biggest nightclub in all of Los Angeles and Hollywood, and I was that guy that ran that big, 20,000 square foot, 3,000. I dressed up as Travel Man Dan. That's awesome. 3,000 person nightclub, and I'm telling you, on Halloween, for like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we used to just go bananas. The place would fill up with people, and some of the craziest costumes. Because it's here in Hollywood, the makeup industry is here as well, and so people, everybody in Hollywood has a friend of a friend or just a direct friend in makeup, so they would come out and they would do some of the craziest costumes. And then on top of that, I was right in downtown Hollywood, like where the stars were. That's where our nightclub was. But what's considered West Hollywood, They do like 500,000 people for their holiday parade. Everybody likes Greg Z's comment. That's awesome, Greg Z. You're the man, dude. I'm still high off of your Polish beers that you sent me, so thank you so much. But yeah, so this Halloween wasn't that epic. One, I'm not in the nightclub business anymore. Two, well, because of COVID, they're not allowed to have these big parades. So, you know, some people were still partying. We had some trick-or-treaters over here at the house, but more or less pretty mild. I went to bed kind of early and really didn't do much, but that's okay. You know, I had a lot of fun for many, many lifetimes on Halloween. And well, I hope you guys had a good time wherever you were. And don't worry, if you have this epic idea of a costume this year, don't worry, because next year's coming and you can definitely still hold on to that idea and you can show up and show out, wear that costume. And if you're just joining us now, this is what we're drinking, the Chilada Limon y Sal. Okay, definitely an interesting beer, bit of a hazy look, if you can kind of see it all settle down. Not too carbonated, more of a flat look. The head is gone completely. There's not really much carbonation going on. Let's go back and take a sip. Okay, so, you know, like I said, it's got that kind of soapy flavor to it, if you will. And I think what that is it's just an overpowering limon, the lime flavor, mixed with the salt, mixed with the chili. And if you've ever been to Mexico, I have not. Strangely enough, I live on the border of Mexico, and I grew up on the border of Canada. I've been to Canada probably 1,000 times, and I've never been to Mexico. But I live here in Los Angeles, and I'm told in Mexico everything comes with spices. So that's what the beer kind of tastes like. As you finish a good sip, a good gulp of it, you can feel, well, going down the refreshing flavor of the lime, and the beer taste is not too prevalent in it. You can taste a little bit of it, but after you finish it, you definitely get a sensation going up through your throat and out through your palate, right out here on the cheeks, of some kind of hot and spicy chili. So, not the beer of choice for me. I like a more of an IPA kind of flavor, but definitely not bad. Hey guys, if you've ever had this one, let me know down in the comments if you've ever tried this one. I'd love to hear from you. We got some new people and we got some regulars. How many people we got in the room? I'm seeing 12. Be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. That definitely helps me out. Last week we had, I believe, 30 people at one point, and you guys don't know this, but holy shit, man. The analytics on my side, I grew like really, thanks stuff. I grew much bigger in a week, and I was really shocked at it. And I was talking to a YouTube guy, 12 in the room, the 15 in the other room. Are you serious? No, that can't be true. That can't be true. I don't know how to close that other room out, man. I'm so pissed. I don't know how to close that room out. So, cheers, Tenacious Freak. I know you're out there. You're not drinking tonight, but that's okay. Let's see. Okay, so I just clicked on it. Let's see what happens. Okay, no, it's okay. So the regular room, the right room, is up there right now. So hopefully that's working okay. But anyway, I'll have it. It's because of the daylight save. Yeah, a lot of people got screwed up. I know Barrow had messaged me and said, "Hey, what's going on?" He was all concerned. Don't worry, we're here. We do this weird thing in the United States where every fall we fall back an hour, and every spring we spring forward an hour. And well, it just happened. Hey, so now let's go on and talk about a couple of things that I want to bring up, and that is saying goodbye. All right. So we lost a good one yesterday. I mean, probably one of, when you're talking men, probably top 10 ever, in my opinion. Definitely my favorite of the James Bonds, and I'm talking about Sean Connery, man. So sad, his rights, Tenacious Freak. I mean, you can't go on forever. So the time lived was time well worth it. The guy lived an entire 90 years. So, you know, and what he did during those 90 years was phenomenal. He brought the 007 movie franchise to life. and in my opinion was the best James Bond. He was able to go on and continue his career as an actor as an older man. I mean, 60 years old and up until about 80, the guy has been in so many epic movies. And if you guys want, please go ahead and let me know your favorite Sean Connery movie. You know, one of my favorite and one that he best of all the Bonds. I agree with you, Uncle John. Yeah, so many. Yeah, one of my favorite ones that he doesn't get enough credit for is well, it's called League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Lived to 90, passed away in the Bahamas. Untouchables. Yes, Untouchables is great. Everyone goes to Bond, right? I mean, such an iconic movie franchise, and everyone's well known and well versed on 007. But League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, if you haven't seen that, it's awesome. It was a comic book, I believe, in the late 80s, early 90s, and best Bond. But then again, those people were so much cooler. Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Greg Z. The Rock was great. The Rock was great, man. He played awesome in that. But League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, I mean, it's just a really cool, because what they do is they go ahead and they create this like modern, at that period, Avengers type crew, and they grab like fictional characters from well, you got Dorian Yates, and you got the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You have the Invisible Man. Basically, all these fictitious, famous literature characters, and they come together and they're fighting evil, and Sean Connery's in it, Tom Sawyer's in it. Yeah, the movie is awesome. If you haven't seen it, the comic book is great. I read the comic book, and then when the movie came out, and Captain Nemo's in it, you know, and for me, I'm definitely my favorite author is a French author who wrote Captain Nemo. I know you know who I'm talking about. And well, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Barbie O'Gill, the Little People. I see though that there's so many of them, and yeah, we're gonna miss him. We're definitely gonna miss him. But the great thing about movies and video and stuff like that is, if you leave your legacy and you don't screw it up, and well, it's always gonna be there. So I hope that you guys take some time to, yes, Darby. Okay, I hope that you guys get a chance to watch some Sean Connery movies, because the guy was phenomenal, amazing actor, and he will be missed. Another say goodbye is to the, probably for a stretch of about 10 years, the most epic, pound for pound, like greatest UFC MMA fighter in the world. The guy couldn't be touched, and it was actually kind of sad to watch him fight yesterday, because he was worked over pretty good, and he was beaten up pretty bad. My nephew didn't even know who shot exactly. Well, you can verse him up, but you never know. The kids nowadays, I mean, I didn't know a lot of the actors that my father knew, or my father probably didn't know a lot of the actors that his father knew. So the generations do catch up at some point. But I'm talking now about the last fight yesterday for Anderson Silva, the Brazilian kickboxer who led the UFC in the most consecutive middleweight victories for a champion. I mean, the guy just couldn't be touched. If you watched the UFC from about 2002 to, I don't know, 2012, the guy was untouchable. He beat everybody. He beat him in epic, glorious fashion. I mean, the shit he did was like highlight reels. And the craziest thing about Anderson Silva is he never came, yes, awesome movie. He came to the UFC when he was 31 years old. So, you know, I want to say just entering his prime, you know, most fighters and stuff. Indiana Jones, come on, tough. That's the best one. That's an amazing movie. But yeah, so goodbye. Hats off to Anderson Silva. I hope that you find some glory and that you stick around the sport, whether you're some type of commentator or coach. I loved watching you. You're 45, silent movies when your father was growing up. That was a long time ago, Uncle John. Yeah, so yeah. Goodbye to those two greats. One has passed along and crossed over to the other side, Sean Connery, and one, well, Entrapment's a good one, is just retired. And hats off, cheers to you guys. This is what we're drinking. We are drinking the MODELO Chilada Limon y Salt. And basically, this is a Mexican beer, and it's actually kind of growing on me as I continue to drink it. Wasn't the best first sip. I gotta be honest with you. Well, didn't love it. But I'm growing to like it some more. It's interesting. That's what I will say about it. It's not interesting to the point where it's like the 26C that was the most gross beer I've ever had. Probably the only two people that were watching that episode were Tenacious Freak and Greg Z. Barrow, you may have been there, but it's not that kind of weirdness. It's more of an interesting, I like the offset of the lemon or lime that it brings you when you taste all the hot spices, but the offset of it is that lime, I'm going back and forth, the lime. Anyway, here we go. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I will say, one of the things I just noticed, as you bring the beer to your mouth, that first initial taste, it almost tastes like sour milk, right? It just doesn't taste like beer. It's a weird, unfamiliar flavor, but as it's going down, you're being refreshed by the beer and the lime flavor, and a little hint of salt. And then when you finish, you get this backlash, this kind of, it's like almost like a burp, but it's not a full belch of some hot spices, okay? And I like Mexican beer. I think it's good. I don't necessarily love that they put salt and all kinds of hot spice around the rim. That's pretty much what this is. If you order this in a bar, what they do is they take a really fancy beer glass, they dump this beer in there, but before they do that, they go ahead and they do a little rim job on the beer cup, and they go ahead and they put some kind of spices on it, some salt, and make it so that each sip that you take, that you get that salt and that spice on your lip, and the beer kind of washes it down. That's kind of what they're going from. Rim job. Why did I say it? I knew it as I said it, Greg C. Well, anyway, rim job duffs on it. Anyway, all right, so yeah, that's what's going on. You know, I know that the Bills won, and that's pretty exciting. Definitely pumped up about that. But if you're unfamiliar with what happened in sports, and I'm going to cap the sports section off, is, well, this past week, the Los Angeles Dodgers, who was a baseball team, won the World Series. Well, kind of mixed feeling on that, because I live in Los Angeles. I'm a diehard Yankee fan, but all my friends, the people I live with, are Dodger fans. So if the Yankees didn't make it, which they were bumped out by the team that the Dodgers beat 2 weeks prior to the World Series, I was next rooting for, I guess, the Dodgers, because, well, the people I live with are older, and I wanted them to feel the excitement of the Dodgers winning. They haven't won since 1988, so, hey, to all my friends, to the people I live with, Mr. Troy, I hope that you're excited. I hope that you're happy, and yeah, good luck next year, because the Yankees are coming back even better. They're about to sign DJ LeMahieu. I'm all excited about that, and, well, like I said, if it ain't the Yankees, I hope that it's the Dodgers, because I like when my friends and family are happy. Anyway, moving on. Fingers crossed. Yes, Tenacious Freak. We're going to do it, man. What will be more better would be the Bills win the Super Bowl. That would be like the almighty, right? That for me is like number one, unbelievable. Number two would be our hockey team if the Buffalo Sabres win the Stanley Cup. I don't know if any of those two are going to happen this year, but imagine if they both happen. But the Sabres picked up a really good player this year, actually two good players. So I'm really looking forward to the hockey season as well. Doesn't start until the first day of January, but I'll be happy that I can catch at least one game in Buffalo. Anyway, moving on. Guys, we were talking about Halloween, and I want to talk about last week's video. It's topical. It's a holiday video. It's Reading Man Dan. I had a great time. It's one of the classic American stories. It's by Charles M. Schulz, and I'm talking about It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. If you haven't seen my Reading Man Dan video, I know it's past Halloween, but hey, go check it out anyway. See what you think. The cartoon is great. Anything from the Peanuts is great. We got Thanksgiving coming up, which is an epic, another story, and we have, of course, the Christmas Charlie Brown, but the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown is one of the famous stories and cartoons that I grew up with, that I always heard every year at school. I'm not really sure if my parents read it to me or not, But I definitely remember it in school. I remember it on the TV each year, and it kind of gets you in the mood for the Halloween spirit. So if you haven't seen that, thank you, Tenacious Freak. If you haven't seen that, check it out. If you know any children, if you know any youngins, please pass it along. I'm getting a lot of traction on that. People are enjoying that. And for me, like I said, as an actor, it's fun that I was able to create something out of COVID and create Rating Man Dan, because I'm really enjoying that. And when I go back out and I start traveling and start going into restaurants more, but I also got in my back pocket the Reading Man Dan, which I really enjoy. And you got to get ready for Christmas. I'm going to go ahead and I'm mapping it out right now, but there's going to be no Travel Man Dan. There's going to be no Food Fridays. It's going to be 25 freaking days of Reading Man Dan Christmas stories. So get ready. You're going to have a new Reading Man Dan every single day. Thank you, Barrow. Really looking forward to that, and really hoping to, well, just give kids out there an inspiring story through a jabroni, through a regular guy like myself. Just go ahead and read that story. Have fun. Woohoo! Yeah, I mean, it's fun, you know. But I got some fun Christmas books. I love that story, and thank you so much, Lunatic. Yes, gonna be fun. Yeah, you know, Reading Man Dan is something that was well, it was kind of founded by mistake. It was what I was actually doing in real life when I was teaching. But then when Corona hit and I couldn't travel and everything came to a screeching halt, and I mean, I had a full slate of travel this year. 8 months of just like all of the United States, the Southwest, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico. Calvin, Charlie Brown Twins, Viking fan. You can call me a sports fan. Anyway, stay safe. Yes, Calvin. Thank you. Thank you so much for hopping on. Just saying hello means a lot. Appreciate it. We are drinking the MODELO Chilada Limon y Sal. But anyway, so having fun with the Travel Man Dan. Appreciate it. This is what we're drinking. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's definitely unique. It's different. Dad, have you drank this in Mexico? My father used to go to Mexico a lot. I'm not sure if he's actually had this one, but let's go ahead and try it out. Yeah, it's definitely that first sip. That first sip is such an unfamiliar. It's such a weird and peculiar taste, right? No? Yeah, have you never drank this one? I mean, basically, it's just the way that probably if you go to Mexico and you ask for a chelada, they give you a beer with the for Greg Z, the rim job, and it's got some lime on it. So Modelo has found a nice way to can it up. I think they possibly have a bottle. If you remember, I did a Modelo, I believe, many beer shows ago with Nate's brother, but it was a Clamata. And I don't know how people drink this shit. I don't know if you like it. I had a dog that looked like the one in Charlie. Oh, really? You had a little Snoopy Lunatic? That's awesome. I love that. There's a dog. You guys are you guys dog or cat people? Let me know down in the comments below. This is not what would you rather. It's just a real quick hitter. Let me know your favorite 3 dogs. My favorite would probably be the Doberman, and then I would like the Dalmatian, and then I like Spuds McKenzie. I'm not sure what kind of dog that is, but I love that dog. It's so weird and interesting. But anyway, let me know. You've had them both. Yeah, I like them both too. I like cats. I mean, I don't hate them. My mother's got cats. They're pretty nice cats. But Rottweiler and Husky. You like a big dog then. You like Aquanuts, like the Rottweilers and the Huskies. That's pretty cool. All right, anyway, I don't know what we're going on to. You've had a dog like that. I also got home from school one day. My mom said he ran away. Found out later. Not true. Well, you know, taking care of pets can be tough on parents. So, yeah. I'm not really sure what happened there, Greg C. But anyway, let's go. Yeah, both. Let's go into the next thing. Guys, if you're in the United States, Tuesday's a huge day. Okay? Tuesday is a huge day for a lot of reasons. Number one, okay, is a little birdie told me it's actually Obi's birthday. So happy early birthday, Obi. Yeah, happy birthday. I hope you have a good time. Sabadi, I hope you enjoy yourself. And Laos Party Traveler, yes, I love you too. You are the best. Every time you show up, you just say I love you and thank you. I appreciate it, Party Traveler. I love to party, and I love that you love me. I love you right back. Ludwig. Okay, please do. Yeah, I would love to. Congratulations, Obi. You have a huge day. That's the I take one. Okay. Yeah, Tuesdays. All right. Well, hopefully you take a shower or a bath more than once a week. But anyway, Obi's birthday. But also, I'm drunk and I had too much beer. Yes, Party Traveler. That is awesome. This is what we are drinking. The MODELO Chilada Limon y Sal. Okay. Huge day. Epic proportions. It is the election. Is it going to be Trump or is it going to be Biden? We don't know. We'll find out. I got to get me one of these. Yeah, you got to try it, man. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But yeah, hopefully you guys are safe. I know there's either way. If it's Trump or if it's Biden, it's Greg C. It's Trump or it's Biden. There's going to be some kind of chaotic repercussions, so stay safe. Board up your windows. Shit's about to go down. 45. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I can't say. I don't want to say, and we'll leave it as that. We'll just keep on rolling on with the next topic, and that is, well, speaking of political comedy, if you will. Has anybody seen Borat 2? It's very nice. Borat 2 is one of the freaking funniest movies. It's hysterical. It doesn't have the same shock value as Borat 1, but Borat 2 was just as funny. Hello, Michael Penis. Just really funny stuff. There's some outlandish stuff going on there. I gotta give it to Sacha Baron Cohen. He's one brave comic. You got to check it out, Drunatic. It's really funny. It's on Amazon. He takes more chances than any comic ever. He's not really stand-up. He's not stand-up at all. But it was great, Uncle John. Yeah, it was so funny. I mean, it's just, you're just watching this talent. My favorite part was when Trump's lawyer got caught red-handed. Giuliani. Yeah, you know what? It came out ahead of time, and I'm sorry if this is a spoiler to you guys, but he was laying on the bed, tucking his shirt in, and in defense of Giuliani, I think that he was really doing that. But what was weird about it was just his behavior in the beginning of he's just, I don't know. I don't want to say anything about it, especially a powerful man like Rudy Giuliani, but it was definitely interesting. It was funny. It was worth the watch. Make your own opinions on it. Throw it down in the comments. Let me know. Love Borat. I love it for Sacha Baron Cohen for having the cojones to just do it. You know what I mean? Like the guy just doesn't give a. You know what I mean? He just goes for it. Does the craziest shit. I met him twice actually. I met him at the nightclub that I worked at. He was there. He's a quiet, like, Jewish guy. You're so neutral. Yeah. I am. I really am, Party Traveler. I really am. Because the thing is like, I like you guys, and your opinion does matter, but it doesn't matter in terms of if I disagree with you or not. I like you for who you are as a person, because you have a lot of other things. You might not agree with a certain thing, especially politics, or maybe, I guess, religion, a lot of different shit, but I'm not going to hate you just being biased on one thing, because you're probably all really good people. So I take that approach in life in general. And you know what? I get through okay. I have a good time. I enjoy all kinds of people of all different walks of life. And if you have a different opinion, that's okay. Especially here in my country. That's the whole thing about it. You're allowed to disagree. All right? We can bust balls back and forth. And, well, the main thing for me is I am really neutral. I really, it's not that I don't care, but I care for both sides. And that's the main thing. I really do care, but I care for both sides. And I may see it one side one day, and I may see it the other way. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm just here, drink some beer, make some travel videos, do some reading, bandana, and enjoy it. So I hope you understand that. Hope you guys are enjoying this show. We are drinking this beer. It is the MODELO. Very good approach to life. Thank you, Calvin. Yeah, you know, you should bring with my friends laughing at what I do, and they are like, I can't believe you did that or something. No, you know, that's just me. You know what I mean? I don't, because I think ultimately what it comes down to, I don't want to, you know, live with that stress of making anything uncomfortable in my life, you know? And I try to look at it, you just judge the beer. Yeah, I try to look at it like this. Somebody asked me a long time ago, what do you think is the most important word in the world? And I thought about it and I said, you know what? It's perspective. Perspective. Because you may say one thing, but the other person thinks the other way, and he says the other thing. On anything, okay? From chocolate chips to politics, right? It could be a lot of different things. But the reality is, you might just have a different perspective. You might have been brought up different. You might have had different experiences. And Uncle John, and you just don't know. So I try to keep it light, easy, and neutral. Hey guys, this is what we're drinking. It's almost down to the end. I definitely am enjoying it more than when I first cracked open the can. Thank you so much, guys, for hopping on, for watching my videos, for always commenting. Oh, being insincere, I have a way of twisting when he says something. Thank you, Greg Z. But I really, without you guys, I show up every week. You guys do too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The channel is continuing to grow. I see a lot of analytical stuff going on behind the works that you guys don't see. That's really making my channel grow. And this next sip is for you guys that keep showing up. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I won't forget it. I'm die hard like that. I'm loyal, and thank you so much. Here we go. It's as if it's like a bar of soap. Hey, Martin, we got somebody new. Yes, Martin, welcome. Welcome to the weekly beer and video show. Guys, let's welcome Martin. Thank you so much. It's definitely a weird taste, like I said, going down a little bit in the beginning. All right, things up because we are chit-chatting away, and sometimes I do ramble. Guys, I'm talking about, here is the show and tell. If you guys are familiar with Aborigine people in Australia, northern part of Australia is, I believe, where they hang out up there. But they have a little musical instrument, and years ago, my friend gave one to me, and I've learned how to play a little bit of it. It's basically a lot of circular breathing. So humming and blowing out your lips while you're breathing in your nose at the same time, and it's this weird cycle, and it's actually quite hard. But as you get going, the sound tends to vibrate and actually sounds like something. And the instrument that I'm talking about is probably one of the few that I can actually play. And this is the didgeridoo. Da, da, da. Check it out, guys. This is an Australian didgeridoo that my friend gave me. Check it out. It's no comment. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, okay? But you don't just go ahead and blow on it, okay? You have to, like I said, breathe through. You basically shut down. Martin was here last time. I know, I remember. I'm sorry, Martin. Thank you. You basically hum and blow out the side of your mouth. As you're blowing out the side of your mouth, you can take little gasps of air like this and then blow out your nose. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys and play a little bit of didgeridoo. Martin, thank you. Yeah, check it out, guys. What do you think? What do you think of my skills as a didgeridoo? It's hard to go off of this side, so I always go off of this side. But if you remember the great Crocodile Dundee, they open up with this in the beginning of the movie. If you remember Foster's Beer. Yeah, once I get really going, Junatic, I can definitely stop or someone call that. Once I get really going, and you really get that breath going, I can really start cranking away on it. I'll give you guys another toot. You're probably driving all the dogs in there if you smoked up on. Here we go. Hold on. I think I should bring this home to Buffalo, right? And then, my dad's an early riser, so forget it. I'm not gonna beat him. Dude wakes up at like 2:30 in the morning. But Uncle John, if I could just, maybe Dad will drive me over to Uncle John's house, and while Uncle John's sleeping, right? He's down below, down there sleeping. Anyway, yeah, this is today's show and tell. This is the didgeridoo. This was given to me by a friend a long time ago named Jumanjo, who made it with another guy named Kevin Smith. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Maybe another time I'll show you the other instrument I'm pretty good at, which also involves a lot of breathing, and that is the harmonica. And well, it's weird. It's funny that you say that, Tenacious Freak, because yeah, it's more about the breathing. And the reason that I've picked up hard to sneak into your pocket to surprise. No, well, my aunt will just open up the door. I'll sneak up the stairs real quietly, open that door, and then, good morning, Uncle John, my godfather. Ah, it'd be great stuff. Great stuff. Is the harmonica, and like I was saying before, is because the breath, right? The breath is very similar to the Alexander technique as an actor. And sometimes when you're on stage and you're breathing, when you're yelling and you're really animated, and you got to remember a big dialogue, it could be, well, it could take the breath out of you. So I've learned to practice my circular breathing that will help me on stage. And when I found instruments like the didgeridoo and, well, yeah, the saxophone, there's a lot of this. My nephew, I hear, is amazing at the saxophone. And, well, the harmonica I like a lot too. It's short, it's quick, and anyway, not much of a musician, but if I could play an instrument, it would be the didgeridoo or my harmonica. Maybe I'll bring it out for show and tell at another time. Hey guys, the next thing I want to talk about is a really fun and exciting video that comes out tomorrow. It is the Micro Monday episode. It continues along with the Shanghai theme. If you haven't seen it, it's going to be a fun one if you're a coffee drinker, because I go and visit the world's largest Starbucks. And holy shit, holy moly, you got to see this friggin' thing. Dad, I don't know if you've ever been there. It's down on West Nanjing Lu. It is the world's biggest Starbucks. If you haven't seen that video, it comes out tomorrow. Check it out. It's a micro video. It's a shorter one, but I take a walk through the subway. So I'll give you another look at the Chinese subway, which I absolutely love. But this one is a really good look at how many people are on this friggin' thing. And then I go to the world's biggest. It's called the Starbucks Reserve Roastery, and it is in downtown Shanghai. It is just one of the most epic things I've ever seen. China was a country that was brought up on tea, and the tea culture is massive, but coffee has invaded this country like no other thing, and it is just, oh man, I don't know how to explain it, but you got to check it out. Please, if you get a chance to check out the Micro Monday, comes out tomorrow. They sell the and Danish. Huh? Watch out for the Subway Ninjas. Yeah. The Subway Ninjas are definitely a real thing. Me and Pop have been bumped into. They just slam into you. And the crazy thing is you think ninjas would be like young and, well, in good shape. No, they don't care. What do we got there? Jordy and Max are here. We call for a shot. Yes. Okay, Jordy and Max are here. Whoa, guys, that is my Buffalo crew. They're calling for a shot. Would anybody like to see a shot? How about it? How about it? Okay, Jordy, Max, thank you first of all. What a hell of a win. They're part of the Buffalo Bills crew, part of my team, part of my social club that I meet with every Sunday, and I'm really excited. Please, guys, say hello to Jordy and Max. Wow, they're calling for a shot. Okay, well, I kind of figured that you guys were going to ask for a shot, so I went ahead and I got my shot glass ready. I got the whiskey. We're going to do whiskey, eh? How about a little whiskey, eh? Hey, how about it? Okay, so really fun stuff. And I got to point out another thing about it. The Bills group that I go to, Jordy's a great guy. Don't forget his pal Kyle. Three of these guys have really I've taken a shine to them, right? I used to go to the Bills party a couple years ago. I've grown to really enjoy this year and last year. And one of the main reasons are Max was able to duplicate some of the best chicken wings I've ever tasted to come out of a home kitchen. That's right. I mean, Max, shouts out to you. I'm going to do this shot for you. What a phenomenal job each and every week that you show up. You go ahead and you put them wingy dingies inside the fridge. They're perfect. They're crispy. They're crunchy. And they got the perfect ratio of sauce. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much. And, well, for this one, we're going to be doing a little, Max, we're going to be doing a little Cooper's Mark, right? Nothing like a good bourbon. I do have some stuff for the boys. I was waiting for the Christmas, make it a Food Friday. See, Tenacious Freak wants a Food Friday. I'm bringing out, Mark, you getting some love, Max and Jordan. Guys, for the Bills, I'm going to be bringing this out soon, the Salted Caramel Crown Royal. I'll be bringing that to the Bills game probably maybe next in 2 weeks. All right, here we go. This is it. This is for Jordy. This is for Max. Those amazing wings. A great Bills victory. Guys, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Food need to be some Bills shot glasses. I would love that. I would love that. Right now, I have nothing but a Kenmore West shot glass. Guys, cheers. If you're drinking shots right now with me, enjoy. I hope you're having a good time. The Bills are 6-2, and it is looking good. Here we go. Wow. Yes. All right, what do you say to that? I mean, shit, I had chicken wings for lunch. I might as well go pizza for dinner. All right, here we go. Guys, if you're just, hey, Crazy Joe. Yes, welcome, Crazy Joe. I'm going to take a shot. Please do, Bert. Shots are good for you. They make you run faster. Crazy Joe, hello. I hope you're doing well. Say hello to all the students. Bye, Joe. Oh, man, I got some Chinese Bye, Joe in there. Light your ass up. Anyway, if you're just hopping on like some of you guys are, please, this is what we're doing. The MODELO Chilada, limon, and salt. I'm going to go ahead and take this last sip. I'm going to give it a score, and we're going to go on to the favorite segment of today. Max, Jordy, hang in there with me. We're getting to What Would You Rather. Here we go. All right, well, here we go. Can you do another one in a bit? And Max will, yes, I will. I definitely will. Give me 10 minutes, guys. Hang with me, all right? Gotta make sure my view time goes up. Excuse me, what? Oh, that's my alter ego. Hey, fuck it. You never heard that? Anyway, all right, guys, listen. So this is what we're doing. The Michelada, Chilada, not the Michelada. The Chilada, limon, and salt. Really good taste. When you first take the initial sip, it's almost like you're drinking old salty bath water. And that may sound disgusting and it may sound gross or whatever, but that's really what it tastes like. But as it goes down, it's got a soothing, refreshing, citric flavor to it. Where the lime, the salt, they mix together and they wash down the beer just in a perfect kind of harmony and just a flow, an ebb and flow that you really, well, are going to enjoy on a hot day of volleyball at the beach, or maybe you're out at the park. You go down to Griffith Park and you're going to play a little bocce ball or whatever. I can't even drink. I think this is interesting. Thank you, Crazy Joe. You, yes, please. I was your teacher. Do not let your mother and father know that you're watching your former teacher drink on YouTube. I'm not encouraging this. One day you'll get there. Right now, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. But yeah, but then the coolest thing about this michelada, I don't even, oh, you don't? Where do you live, Joe? The coolest thing about this is the spices, the chili that kind of comes up. It's not a regurgitation, okay? Summer beer, yes. Ohio, nice. Okay, very cool. I have signed Jim Kelly jersey in my storage unit. Are you freaking kidding me, Martin? Yes, I would love it, dude. I will freaking love that jersey. If you want to give me the signed Jim Kelly jersey, I will fucking sport that thing. I will wear that. Yes, I would love that jersey. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. It's at TravelManDan, and I'll go ahead and send you my address, and I'll give you something back, Martin. I promise you, that would be friggin' awesome. Yeah. Okay, got to do some homework. Have a great... Okay, Joe, thank you so much for showing up. Do your homework. Have fun. Maria, yes. Hi, Maria. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Joe, I'll see you later. Maria is now joined Jordan and Max. And guys, please give a big shout out to Maria. She's one of the most genuine, kind-hearted, coolest people that I've met out here in Los Angeles. I love going to her house. She is the mother of Max. Okay, I'll do that and don't want anything. No, I got you, Martin. I'll give you some Travel Man Dan merch or some shit, dude. I definitely love that, man. Thank you so much. Please give Maria a warm welcome. I just brought her some chocolate cake, so make sure you finish it off, Maria. Awesome. And this is what we're drinking. Like I said, really good beer. Nice for a hot summer day, like Tenacious Freak said. Don't know how many hot summer days you're going to get in Denmark, but this one is delicious. Maria says hello to everyone. Yes. And, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a 7.5. Okay? Doesn't reach the upper echelons of the 8s. Isn't, well, a beer that I would always go ahead and try. Definitely something good, something new, something interesting, but something that, well, I'm going to a little bit back off, and I'm probably going to take a lager, an IPA, or maybe a porter first. But definitely good. If you get a chance to try it out, I suggest you do. Now, it's time to move on to everybody's favorite show, everybody's favorite segment. Get ready. What would you rather? Here we go, guys. Okay, what would you rather? Please, you can go ahead and pop up your message right there. You can tell me right away. I may not respond to it because I want the show to move. I want it to flow correctly. Please, after the show, if you get a chance, go down in the comments and go ahead and leave me your 5 what would you rathers. Now, I will tell you that today's number 5 isn't going to be disgusting. It's not going to be boogers. It's not going to be puke, blood, or anything disgusting. But it is going to be interesting. So here we go. What would you rather do? Okay? Trump or Biden? Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't answer. Don't answer. I was just kidding, everybody. I just like to stir the pot a little bit. All right. What would you rather? Okay. Here we go. Would you rather go, here's a ticket, to Macau? Macau is freaking awesome, right? Or Monaco. Okay, and if you don't know what Monaco is, it's like a little place in France, off the side of France, and it's got racing, and it's basically like the Las Vegas of Europe, and Macau is like the Las Vegas of Asia. It's a tiny little prefecture outside of Hong Kong. I've been there many times. It's really cool, neat place. It was conquered by the Portuguese. I think I would go to Monaco. Monaco, okay? All right, so for me, I've been to Macau probably half a dozen times. I used to take a boat there all the time. I found this really cool like seaport on mainland China, and they would just like, and in 2 hours you'd be in Macau. And it's really interesting because it's like Hong Kong, where it was colonized by the British, so everyone speaks Spanish. But Macau, although it has its glitz and its glamour, like all its casinos, it was colonized by the Portuguese. So you're going to see a lot of Chinese people speaking English, Cantonese, and Portuguese. Freaking weird, right? And they got these awesome little buns in them of like a pork chop and butter. I think James Bond did both of them. Yes, he did do them. Way to stir it in, baby. Nice move there, Jens. I like that. So for me, I've been to many times to Macau, so I'm gonna go to Monaco. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there, because I'm not really wealthy, and well, but I like hot women. And I hear there's a lot of hot, pretty ladies there, so I'd like to go check it out. Not sure how I feel about race car driving, but hey, what the hell? A new place, I'm Travel Man Dan, I'd love to see it. Number 2, guys, I'm talking about what would you rather smell? Okay? Nothing better to me. Number 1, would you rather smell fresh cut grass? The lawnmower goes through your yard, maybe your neighbor 3 yards down, and they're cutting their lawn, and you walk out in the morning, I don't know, maybe you got off a phone call that was bad, you were in a hurry, but you smell that fresh cut grass. And you think of it and you're like, first thing comes to my mind is baseball. But then after that, it's just a nice fresh smell, definitely enjoyable. So is it fresh grass, or do you like the smell of gasoline? Ooh, gasoline smells so good, right? Especially, hey, Buffalo Bills, yeah, hey, welcome, buenos tardes. Sophia, sit back, okay? Gasoline smells so good, especially like when you're trying to fill your tank and it's like $60, but you land on $59.34, and you keep clicking it, right? And then you click it all the way, and as you pull it out, Jordy likes the gas. The gas sprinkles all over, and you might get a little on your hand, right? Buenos tardes. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. And well, it's just a really nice smell. But for me, nothing beats the smell of fresh cut grass. Reminds me of my days as a baseball player. I absolutely friggin' love it. I love it. It reminds me so much of just being out in the outfield and just smelling grass and playing ball, shagging flies, hitting bombs, all that good shit. So hey, that's number 2. Number 3, okay. Gas smells good, but not good enough. Yes, Uncle, are we talking pot? No, Uncle John, we're not talking pot. And here in California, Uncle John, pot is legal. Fill up your grass cutter with gas. Ooh, that's a good smell, Greg Z. That's nice. Okay, but in New York, it's not legal. I don't know why. Taxpayers can go ahead and get some relief, and well, we rely on the pot business. Anyway, it's a whole nother thing. But now I'm talking about what would you rather eat? These things are, man, what would you rather eat? Raviolis, okay? The Italian little square rivets around it, okay, filled with whatever you want. I'm talking, you can have cheese in there, you can have lobster if you're fancy pantsy, okay, whatever you want, whatever sauce you want. I'm just talking straight up raviolis or Chinese dumplings, okay? And when I mean Chinese dumplings, I'm talking about 饺子 right? 这个我要喝吃嘛饺子 Yeah, do you want to eat some jiaozi, some dumplings, some North China on the border of Mongolia in the soup, just delicious jiaozi. Dad, I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you love them dumplings. Dipped a little bit, the pork style with the beef and the celery. Oh, bellissimo. But hey, my favorite food in the world is raviolis, so I'm definitely choosing raviolis, and I'm totally looking forward to you, Maria, to cooking them raviolis. I'm so pumped up, ready to go. Dumpling. Oh, Jordy, going with the Dougie pull. Okay, Dougie likes the dumplings. Jump off the. Okay, it's a totally different taste, but it's the same type of thing where it's like wrapped around a little square portion, right? You have your little ravioli, and it's well, I think it's most of the time wheat-based, and it's made into this little pocket. Never tried a dumpling. Tenacious Freak, are you friggin' crazy? What? Go down. Okay, so Tenacious Freak, I know Copenhagen. Go down by the train station, right on the train station, and excuse me, guys, it's just because I was walking down there, was in the wrong area. But the area, the street where all the hookers come out at night, and there's a whole bunch of Chinese restaurants. Right before you go into the train station, there's a Chinese restaurant on the right. They got bomb-ass dumplings. Try it out. You gotta try it. It's so good. Definitely. I know Copenhagen has other places. That's just the place I know because I stayed at the hotel next to it. Go in the daytime. Really. Go in the daytime. All right, number 4. All right, rolling on. Guys, Yeah, you were right in the wrong area. Yes, Eastern Guard. Yes. Okay, here we go. Number 4. Okay, who's it gonna be, guys? What would you rather for your 007? Sean Connery or Daniel Craig? Okay, the first against the last that we know of. Okay, what's it gonna be? You guys like the Dr. No and Octopussy, or do you like Daniel Craig in the Skyfall and all his great ones? So I'm not really sure what you guys think of Daniel Craig, but for me, it's definitely Sean Connery. The guy was an absolute amazing actor. I love this work, and like Greg Z said, Roger Moore is great too. Roger Moore is great, but what would you rather, just Sean Connery or Daniel Craig? Greg Z said it. You know, back in that day, they were just so cool and they were slick, and it's just a different vibe. Jordy likes Sean. Nice. Aquanuts likes Sean Connery. Yeah, I think most everybody is going to agree that Sean Connery is better head-to-head than Daniel Craig. Now, I like what Daniel Craig does. It's not saying that he's not bad. You know, he's 007, dude. You know he's going to put out an amazing product. He's a phenomenal actor. They got an amazing production and story. But just when you stack the two up, what would you rather? Now, film changed a lot in those 50 to 60 years. But the actor himself is just more interesting to me. He's just, well, when you watch Sean Connery, you're like, dude, that dude is just something about it. You know, you want to continue watching it. Whereas Daniel Craig, you know, it kind of looks like a lot of modern action films. I don't know how to put it any other way. Not as classy. Maybe that's a good way to put it. Thank you, Tenacious Freak. Anyway, I'm going with Sean Connery. Number 5. Guys, number 5 is usually something disgusting. Today, I'm going to go with something a little more adventurous and give you guys a choose your own adventure. What would you rather? Would you rather be stranded in the middle of the desert? Okay? All you get is a gallon of water. You're just stranded. I don't know. Freaking, you can be in any desert, but nothing for days. I love the Rat Pack. Yes. I mean, nothing for days. Like, you're in like some Saudi sandy desert. Not like Vegas desert, but like some crazy ass like Middle Eastern desert that you ain't getting away from. You know, you need help from Jafar, all that kind of stuff. Or would you rather be trapped on a little raft in the middle of the ocean with 1 gallon of water? Now, Max puts out a good point. He says, well, you know, then you don't have to worry about the swimming factor and the waves and the ocean itself. And you know, Jordy's going with the desert, but I don't know if you guys ever been stranded for an hour in the desert, like a sandy desert. I was in the Gobi Desert years ago, and I got stranded for about 8 hours. And I'm telling you, man, it's not a good feeling. Like, I knew I was being picked up again. I knew that I was going to be rescued. But the thought of not being rescued and being in this hot sun where this thing would just beat on you and there was nothing to get you out of this thing is not a good feeling. You can survive in the desert. Wow. Yeah, it was nuts. It's a story for another time. But ultimately, I think my friends were right. Being on a raft, being in the ocean, you could tip over. You got sharks, all kinds of other crazy shit going on out there. Plus the sun. I don't know how to survive in either of them. Hopefully it'll never happen. But if I had to choose one, my what would you rather would be the desert. That's right. Hey guys, that's going to wrap it up for what would you rather. Now get ready for the second beer, and holy cow, I am so excited to bring this beer to you guys. It's the same as the ocean. Sun drives you out. Yes, it's the sun. That friggin' star. Guys, this next beer is going to be awesome. As you know, I'm an actor here in Los Angeles. I usually play a lot of heavy roles, play a lot of cops, a lot of blue-collar worker types. But, well, another guy that I've modeled his career since the late 90s, since he appeared in, what was it called? Under Siege. I don't know how else to say this, but the guy, well, He's not the most good looking. I don't know how talented he is. Over years of being put in movies, he's gained some talent. He's now an A-list actor. He has a cantina, a taco stand, a donut shop, which if you haven't seen my video on his donut shop, well, make sure I'll go ahead and throw a card up there. You check it out. Not Steven Seagal. He was a background actor in that movie. When Steven Seagal goes into the meeting, he's in the meeting as one of the background heavy bad guys. So, guys, this guy he's literally living my life, except for I would trade the tacos for a hot dog stand. I would do donuts, hot dogs, and beer. The guy has got his own friggin' beer. He's working in Hollywood. I met him also when I met him one time. Very nice guy. Very easy to talk to. Treated me with respect. Was like just another one of the guys. We came to my club. They were doing an event. He was hanging out with me for a little bit. Really easy, nice going guy. You'd never expect it. Ran into some trouble early in his life. Got out of it. So happy to see him doing well. Always staying positive, and he's building on his career as an actor. He's going ahead and he's kind of growing into the restaurant world, and now with this beer, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you guys about one of the coolest guys that I've ever met here in Hollywood. You may have noticed him from Machete, but ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to today's next beer, Trejo's Cerveza. Check it out, Danny Trejo. Look at that handsome face. If that isn't a handsome face, I don't know what is. I mean, the guy is brilliant. He's able to take that face and build a 30-year career in movies. He's in a ton of shit. This is his Mexican craft lager. It's not super strong. It's got a 4.7% alcohol. What a great label, okay? First of all, it says Hencho en LA, so it's made in LA. And if you don't know, Hencho en Mexico was a big thing around here. You see it a lot in LA because of the Mexican influence. From Dusk to Dawn, he was from Awesome and oh shit, I have a piece of Dusk to Dawn. I have a piece of the set. I'll go ahead and try to show you guys one day. I think it's in the tub over there. But yeah, so it's made right here in Burbank, California. Really cool can. Let's go ahead and crack this second beer up, and I'll tell you what it's like. All right, first sip. Really kind of a smelly lager aroma, almost like a malty flavor. All right, it says Trejo's Cerveza, Mexican craft lager. All right, it's a craft lager, right? So let's go ahead and pour it. And what do you guys think? Dark or light? Dark or light? You think this beer is gonna be dark or light? Because the can is a little misleading, but it is a lager. And well, here we go. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Oh yeah, that's looking light. Okay, that's looking Coors Light. Yeah, you guys called it Martin Aquanuts. It's super light. Oh, Jen's calling dark. Calvin, dark. No, it is super light. And well, the can throw you off. Really carbonated. As you can see, it foams up. It gives a good amount of head. As I'm looking through the refractions of the light, it is a little bit of foggy, but it has a nice amber color to it, consistent to your average lager. Now, so excited to try this beer. I really, I'm really actor friendly. Like, Hollywood's such a cutthroat, like dog-eat-dog world, whatever the hell you want to call it. People don't give a shit about you. But I ultimately don't think I'm for every role. Or you can't be in every movie or every television show, right? I mean, I'm still working my way to crack in. But what I will say is I'm very supportive. I'm very, positive to people working, and I'm happy to see Danny Trejo work. Especially now that he's got some tacos stand that I've been to, and it's really good. I've been to his donut stand, really good, and now I'm about to drink his beer. If you take a look at it, it's got a bit of a hazy look to it. It's, it's not the most cloudy thing. It's got the IPA vortex, which is strange and unusual because you only really typically see that on IPAs. But this is a craft lager, so maybe that's a different wordplay that they use. I got 2 more cans. I'm going to bring to Doug, and I'm going to bring to Max. Jordy, are you going to be around next week? I'll bring you another one. But yeah, this is the Trejo experience. Trejo's Cerveza. Let's go ahead and give it a swig. Ooh, that's nice. That's really good. Really good, right? It's got a weird little flowery taste to it, similar to IPAs. It's definitely not on par with your typical lager that's more of a malty flavor. It's got a light, crisp, kind of flowery flavor to it, and not bad at all. Danny Trejo, not bad at all. Really enjoyed your donuts and definitely enjoying your beers. All right, so now I'm going to talk about, we talked a little bit earlier about Max's Chicken Wings. Next week's video, that comes out Friday, is another Food Friday video. I got you, Jordy. And it's going to be fun, right? Because it's going to be the second last of the year. Because I began American. Have you ever tried the real original Borat? Yes, I have tried the real from Germany. I have tried it. The Budweiser from Germany, you mean. So yes, Food Friday is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I'm shutting it down at the end of the month. So there's going to be 2 more episodes. This one is one of my favorite places to eat. And talking with my friends, he was saying, Czech Republic. Okay, I haven't tried that one. He was saying that the wings were too big. But I'm talking about next week's video. Food Friday is going to be a wing stop. And man, I'm telling you guys, outside of Max's Kitchen, outside of a very few places, it's a national chain here in the United States. It's quick, it's easy, but the wings are done right. They got over 10 different delicious flavors, and this week's video is called Wingstop. I was out on business. I was doing my job. I work in construction also to kind of get things together and build my money pile as I continue to go out there and pursue my life as an actor. But well, I had to stay overnight in a hotel, and I wanted to check out this thing called DoorDash. And if you're not familiar with DoorDash, well, it's a fun little app you can order your phone. I don't know why people give millennials a bunch of shit. They're freaking smart, man. But anyway, I ordered a bunch of Wingstop to my hotel room, and oh my gosh, freaking man, those wings are they're colossal wings, right? Like Clubber Lang chicken wings. They got the delicious different flavors. I ordered the garlic parmesan. I ordered the Cajun Louisiana rub, and I ordered the hot sauce. You love pork? All right. Nice. Well, you're going to like this one, Byro. This one is really good. So hopefully you guys get a chance to check it out. Comes out this Friday. It's Wingstop. It's a national wing place. And of all the places like Buffalo Wild Wings, Domino's, other like national places here in the United States, they all suck. Okay? The best place to go, Wingstop. Check it out. Check it out this Friday. That's Food Friday. We got one more fast food restaurant to do, and that's Panda Express. And then we're shutting it down for the year because it's nothing but Reading Man Dan Christmas and Hanukkah videos. Okay? That's right. Maria is going to give me some Hanukkah stories. So yes, looking forward to bringing you guys each and every day a Reading Man Dan video for December. Stay tuned. But now it's time for one of our favorite segments, and this day in history. Last week I discovered that garlic parm would go great with linguine. Ooh. Thursdays, all you can eat for okay, so many good informations going on. First of all, Parmesan, clam, linguine, boom. Awesome. Love it. Okay? And all you can eat for $10, Greg? Where the hell are you eating, dude? CC's Pizza? Oh, that sounds amazing. All right, here we go. So, let me go with my disclaimer. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not a history teacher. I'm not a history professional. I just like to talk about things that happen on this particular day in history. If you so for would like to do some more research, please take the information learned on this day in history and look it up on Google. All right, here we go. I love bacon and steak. All right, so here we go. This day in history. I always got to leave that disclaimer because bacon rules. Okay, yeah, it's really weird. I'm not like a huge bacon lover, man. Miss Brian. I know. Uncle John. Where is cousin Brian, man? You know, he's the real history professor. He's the only one that checks my shit. But I promise you guys, you know, I don't want to face embarrassment, so I do a lot of fact checking and I do a lot of research. But here we go. On this day in history, November 1st, 1512. 1512, right? A long time ago. Okay, Michelangelo's painting on the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican first was exhibited. So they opened it up and they said, hey guys, check this thing out. It's the Sistine Chapel. It's absolutely beautiful. I was able to check it out in the year 2000. I went to the Vatican. Unbelievable. And, well, on this day in history, in 1512, Michelangelo opened it up and showed the public. All right. On this day in history, on November 1st, 1755, Lisbon, Portugal, had an earthquake that killed 50,000 people. Man. Can you imagine? Okay, 1755, right? Buildings weren't built the way they are now. The engineering isn't as structurally sound as it is. And, well, they had a massive earthquake. And it killed over 50,000 people. So, you just, man, you can't fathom this many people being killed at one point. So, I thought I would bring it up. I don't want to bring the darkness on it, but this day in history, that's what happened. All right, and this day in history, November 1st, 1800. 1800, John Adams becomes the first president to live in the White House. He said, you know what? Let's go ahead and sleep over it. All right, here we go. John Adams, all right, 1800, right? So, 120 years ago, the president started living in the White House. And John Adams had some crazy pork chops. And, well, there was a bunch of other stuff that happened. But he eventually moved his family, and he first started living and sleeping in the White House. And as you know, now the president stays in the White House. But I don't know. I think there was some things going on with Trump where he wanted to stay in Trump Towers. I'm not really quite sure, but on this day in history, November 1st, 1800, John Adams became the first president to live in the White House. On this day in history, November 1st, 1938, Seabiscuit, the horse, with George Wolfe riding him. Okay, he beats the 1937 Triple Crown winner, War Admiral. Okay, a beast of a horse, a favorite. He beats him by 3 lengths at Pimlico Track, and record time to win 15 grand into what is regarded as one of the greatest head-to-head sports horse races ever in the history. Seabiscuit, 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 Seabiscuit for the win. Okay, and this was fun for me. This was a lot of, you know, when I saw this come up on this day in history, I was really pumped up about it. Because if you've ever seen the movie Seabiscuit, they talk about this. And I'm actually in that scene. As an actor, I worked on the movie Seabiscuit. I got downgraded, all right, so whatever. Fuck it, you know. Chopped up on the editing floor. I got hired as an actor that was a news reporter that was going to go ahead and report on this particular event happening, right? I was like, you know, I was wearing the popcorn hat, and you're a good artist. And I actually got cut. They downgraded me. I'm in that scene where they're talking about Seabiscuit beating War Admiral, and it's a lot of fun for me. Seabiscuit was fun. I got to meet Tobey Maguire. I worked on that movie for about a month. It was a good time. It was when I first came to Hollywood. So on this day in history, on November 1st, 1938, Seabiscuit beat War Admiral, and he beat him bad. Not like the Bills beat the Patriots. He beat them bad. All right, on this day in history, November 1st, 1946, the first ever NBA game. Sorry they cut you. It's okay, Junatic. I wasn't one of the principals, so it just happens that way. Okay, but on this day in history, in 1946, the first NBA ever game happened. Okay, at the time it was called the BAA. The basketball game took place in Toronto, Canada. The game was between the New York Knicks and the Toronto Huskies at Maple Leaf Gardens, and it drew in over 7,000 spectators. The Knicks won 68-66, and there's a lot of discrepancy going on because a lot of people look at it like, well, this wasn't the actual game. But if you talk to most basketball historians, they will say the first ever game was 1946, where the Toronto Huskies played the New York Knicks on November 1st. This day in history. All right, in this day in history, here comes the last one, right? Now, excuse me if I'm wrong, because I'm going to be wrong. I don't know how to fully pronounce this, but on this date in history, November 1st, 1993, the Maastricht Treaty of the European Union comes into effect. Okay, so the European Union had battled to go ahead and create this union, right? But on this day in history, in 1993, the Maastricht Treaty came into effect, and then now what we know as the European Union. Hope I didn't botch that up. Hope you enjoy learning about some cool, fun, and interesting facts. Still sad this day in history. Why is it sad, Barrow? No, don't be sad. You know, this is a good. So sad. All went down. Uh-oh. I've triggered the Europeans, guys. Okay. See, it's all fun and games when we talk about Trump and Biden, but now you nuts are talking about the European Union. I said no to it. Okay, Drunatic, good to know. Remember, we don't get too political. I respect you guys. I love you guys as people. Let's not cross that barrier. Let's talk about beer, and this is what we're drinking. If you're just hopping on, or if you're hanging with us for a while, we're drinking Trejo Cervezas. I got a couple more for Jordy, Max, and Doug, but right now we're drinking this one. It's a little bit cloudy. It's a little bit lemony color. It's a little bit dark, but let's go ahead and taste it. Go beer, yes. You know what? You're right, Baba. Go beer. Go friggin' beer. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Delicious. It's got a smooth taste. There's nothing overpowering about it. There's nothing that brings me to the table to say, wow, trust beer. That beer is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. And, well, definitely going to support Danny Trejo. I'm going to go ahead and swing a little bit more. But now I want to talk about, what are you reading? What are you watching? Guys, I've moved on to a really cool book. This book is cool. I finished the play. The play is over with. This week I'm reading a really fun book. It is brought to us from Admiral William H. McRaven, and it is called Make Your Bed. And if you've never read this book, it's not a very difficult book to read. It's very inspirational. And here's a guy who was a 37-year Navy veteran, right? Okay, the guy was an admiral. I think it's the highest rank that you can ever get in the Navy. And he talks about making your bed. And what it is it's an inspirational book that tells you and talks you through some basic principles in life, starting off with making your bed. The things that you must do, the things that are necessary to continue to grow upon whoever you are as a human being, to kind of make yourself better. It's a little bit self-motivational. It's a little bit of growth. It's a little bit of curiosity, if you will, if you've never done this, by putting them into practice, by putting the stuff that you read into practice, you become more of an optimistic individual. And, well, I don't know what your business is in life, but I hope that you can somehow take whatever you read in books like this and apply it and become a better, well, I don't want to say better citizen, but I want to say a better version of you, because everybody's capable of it. And I'm not sure what that means to you. You start with little things and work your ways up to bigger things. That's exactly it, Greg. And that's what it's about. It's nobody wants to put in the fucking work, right? You put it and you look at this thing, right? and you got this dork machine, and you're scrolling through, and you got all these things, and you know, people are wanting to compare themselves always to people's middle and ends, right? Very successful or on their way out people, but who knows where you are? Maybe you're just starting, right? So a book like this, Make Your Own Bed, teaches you the little things. Just make your friggin' bed, dude. Just wake up, make your bed. Get started in the right movement, right? Make your bed, start thinking positive. All right, bed's made, you know, every little thing. Now, I'm not that kind of person that's so technical and analytical and anal about things. I'm pretty smooth and I'm pretty easygoing, right? But I will say this. There is a lot of things deep within my inner parts of me that are motivated, that are determined, that are ingrained in me to do better. And if it starts with doing my bed, well, I want to hear what the guy's got to say. So I hope that this book maybe crosses you and you get a chance to read it, but it's really inspirational. I cracked the first page yesterday. I haven't read the book, so I can go ahead and tell you more about it at another point. But if it inspires you, you never know if a naval admiral is going to inspire you, or if an artist is going to inspire you, an athlete, a scientist, whatever it is. But I definitely suggest and recommend reading all different specs of life and all different perspectives of life. Anyway, check this out. Make your bed. What am I watching? Come on, man. You already know this. It's Sean Connery, dude. I'm watching Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Absolutely friggin' loved that movie. Loved it when it came out. You got River Phoenix, who opens up the movie and just kills it as a kid, right? Then you got Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford, phenomenal, okay? And then you got Sean Connery, the two of them together. Just an amazing, well-written action movie, if that's a possibility, right? And just carries on the franchise of Indiana Jones. Just an amazing performance by all the actors, and what a salute to Sean Connery. I'm gonna watch his movies all month. I'm really, you know, I'm not disappointed because the guy lived 90 years and he had an amazing career. So what else can you ask for? But I'll definitely, yes, love that movie too. I'll definitely go ahead and revisit his movies and go ahead and cherish and relish the fact of what a good actor, and hopefully it'll inspire me as an actor to work harder to try to get better, right? You know, I know that I got about 2 or 3 really good ones in me. All right, here we go. Guys, this is what we're drinking. If you're just hopping on, it's a really good beer. It's a little flowery in the first sip. We are drinking Trejo Cerveza, really good. Those of you that are joining me for the first time, thank you. Those of you that have joined me each and every week for like the last year, gosh, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for giving me this platform to go and entertain you, to create this show, to be a part of each and every week, drinking beer and talking shit, having fun. Guys, this is what we're drinking. I'm going to do a big gulp, and then I'm going to tell you what I think of it. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't taste a lot of the barley. I don't taste a lot of malty taste that you taste with lager. What I do taste is a crisp, refreshing, easy, smooth, kind of just overall really good beer. That's how I would say it. Just a really overall good beer. If it's in a glass, if it's in a can, it's definitely doable. It's got a little bit. Go Buffalo Bills! Yes, Barrow, that's what you want in India. You run around India and you wear that and you tell everyone how much the Bills rule. And yeah, going back to the beer, gotta love Danny Trejo. How am I gonna score it? I don't know. I'm conflicted. I want to give it a high score, but I don't want to be biased to the fact that he's an actor, and I definitely gravitate towards that. But it is a good beer. I would drink it out of a can. I would drink it out of a bottle. I would drink it out of a glass. Overall, I'm going to give it a decent score, just like the other one, of a 7.5. 7.5 puts you right on the level. I know when you're judging out of 10, On a 0.5 scale, did you taste your snack? What's my snack? I did not taste the snack. I don't know what the snack is, but guys, really good, delicious beer. Both of these beers, okay, bringing in the heart and pride of Mexico. Okay, Trejo Cerveza, Modelo, Chilada, Limon y Sal. Definitely would try them both again. This one on a hot summer day. This one anytime. 7.5, 7.5. Check them out. Guys, Max, Jordy, Doug, I got you. I'm bringing one next week. You can have one. You can enjoy it. I love the inspirational books. Thank you, Barrow. You're going to love it. Taste the snack. Snacks means flavor. Oh, I didn't know that. All right. Well, now is the last part of our show, and that is the motivational quote of the week. Well, sometimes it's motivational. This week it is. And this is what it is. It's an anonymous quote. It is a motivational one. And it says, just because something happening... All right, let me start that over. I get so excited. I get so pumped up. Just because something isn't happening for you right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. All right, now, I got to be honest with you. I talk to you from a creative, from an artist point and perspective, but you can apply that to anybody. Whether you're a dentist, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a restaurant, whatever it is you're doing, whatever that you're going through, if it's something that you want to be happening now, don't worry if it isn't happening right now. Continue to work hard. Continue to press on. Get that perseverance, okay? Be diligent. Work hard. Continue to educate yourself and get smarter and better at whatever it is you're doing. I don't know what that is. You could be a podiatrist, but you want the best practice in town. You could be, well, a restaurant entrepreneur, and you're out there with your food truck, and you want this food truck to explode. Whatever it is, just because something isn't happening to you right now doesn't mean that it will not happen, okay? Those of you that have been through some shit and are successful know what I'm talking about. Be the person that makes it happen. Continue to work hard. My mom would say that to me. Don't worry, it will come. Just relax and be patient. Yeah, that's true, Greg. I'm definitely going to agree with you. Now, you got to look at that, and I'm going to go off of Greg's statement. Relax and be patient. I don't know what that means in terms of, yes, you have to continue to work at it. Continue to get better. Educate yourself. Whatever level, whatever field you're in, you have to learn more about the product or about how to get better. But also, take your inner clock. Take that thing that makes you tick. Think that thing that makes you crazy. Relax that. Be patient. Know that it's going to come. Okay? Cake City. Next time. Really, I can't tell you enough. Whatever it is that you do, guys, if wherever you are right now, don't look at this as being your end point. You can continue to work at it. You can continue to get better. You can continue to improve 1% each day. Just get better and better. I speak to you as an artist, as a person here, as a show host, as an actor, whatever the frick it is. I want to be an entertainer. I don't know where that's going to come. You got to have that blind faith, no matter what you are and what you're doing. Continue to get better. Continue to work at it, and you'll probably get there. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys joining me. We are going longer than I probably have ever gone. I had some great friends join me, some new friends, some new people. Really, thank you so much. I so much appreciate it. This is what we did. We did the michelada, okay, the Modelo, Chilada, Limon, and Salt. And we did the Trejo Cerveza. We went for a long time. This because you started late. Yeah. We had some glitches. Overall, it was a great show. I look forward to seeing you guys again next week at 3 o'clock right here. I'll work out the kinks. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to get better. Thank you so much. I'm Travel Man Dan. And remember, hold on. Have a great week, Dan. Thank you, Aquanauts. Bubba, thank you. Thank you, guys. Please let me know. Thank you, bye, Jens. Thank you so much. Baro, yes, from India, from Denmark, from Norway, from New York, from Encino. Martin, thank you so much for joining us. Party Traveler, if you're still there. Bert Expert, who is all there. Guys, if I don't catch you all, I don't know who's here. I can't see it, but thank you so much. I'm Travel Man Dan and Drunatic. Thank you so much. Send me the pictures of those dogs, please. Have a great week. Thank you so much, Calvin. Minnesota, great show. Thank you, Tenacious Freak. I know you're sober right now, but it's early morning in Denmark. Thank you, Jens. Thank you, everybody. Remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it.